Jimmy Jam's Internet Show. Oh yeah.
Because life tastes better when you spread the jam.
Hi folks, this is Jimmy Jams. I'm Jim. Let's jam. What's wrong with me? I don't have tattoos. A 2006 Pew Research poll said 40% of people between 26 and 40 years old have at least one tat. That statistic is 6 years old. Is that higher by now? Seriously, I guess, I don't know, maybe there aren't any official fresh records now. But it feels to me like people are born with tattoos now. I think you can even get like the home tattoo kit at the bottom of some cereal boxes. I don't have a tattoo. The closest I have come so far is age spots. I get 2 or 3 new ones each year, and they are completely unique. I generate them using a new kind of organic technique. It's completely zen. Some people don't understand what those age spots signify, but that's their problem. And then there are those moles on my back. If you connect them just right, they resemble George Clooney spearfishing while wearing a cosmonaut spacesuit. It's unlike anything. I am not brave enough to have a tattoo. No, it's not the pain of the procedure. I have a morbid fear of tattoo regret. Regret. The problem is I have a very simple lack of the ability to tell the future. You see, I just haven't lived out permanent yet. Once I have, maybe I'll get a tattoo. In the meantime, I'm holding off on that tattoo of the Chevy Volt. Another concern I have is not so much the art on the skin, but it's the skin under the art. Look at the most envious physiques of 30 years ago and look at them now. You see, it's not like an oil painting on a canvas. That might look pretty good for a few hundred years. No, we're talking about artwork done on an undulating blob of flesh. So I pity this 76-year-old woman who gets a tramp stamp 40 years earlier and then needs to visit the doctor who has misdiagnosed that greenish blob on her lower back as a horrendous cancerous melanoma before she explains to him that it's merely an eagle carrying a portrait of Bono in its talons. Actor Mark Wahlberg is removing his tattoos. Once he became a dad, he decided to stop smoking marijuana, swearing like a sailor, and getting tattoos. Imagine. Lifestyle alteration instead of body alteration. Come on, Wahlberg. This guy thinks parenting is more important than fomenting a bumper sticker persona in order to get Hollywood's next gig. That is just too radical. Why change your heart when all you have to do is do whatever you want and then just paint Jesus on your chest? A tattoo is a permanent relationship. I know for some people it's just an impulse, and they have to look at that impulse every day. But whether it's a random pattern wrapped around your bicep or whether it's a profile of your toddler, you better be prepared to want to see it for the rest of your life. It's hard enough to keep real relationships with people permanent. And maybe that's why, for me, just for me, my public display isn't any particular form of fashion at all. But instead, it tends to be hugs for my boys, it's holding my daughter's hand in public, or a kiss for my wife. I'm not shy about those things at all. That's my stamp. That is my tattoo. Folks, it's just me. If you've ever heard the phrase, comfortable in his own skin, that's me! Besides, I'm too old. When I was younger, tattoos were fashion mistakes, so I didn't get one. A lot of people my age didn't. Once these young whippersnappers brought them back into vogue, I was too old. My best hope is that cheesy, pale flesh becomes trendy again. Now listen, I have friends, family, viewers, many people out there that have tattoos, and I love them. I love the tattoos, and I love the people that they're on. In and of themselves, tattoos are fascinating, they're decorative, they're attention-getting. If you think I'm judging anybody, you haven't been listening to me. I've definitely considered getting an expression or a reminder of my most important and enduring life truths embedded somewhere on my person. I seriously have thought about it. The concept has merit. It's just that, in my feeble brain, a doodle won't do. I have enough trouble matching my own socks. I can't bring myself to get a tattoo that I feel comfortable with a week later, much less once I'm on Social Security. I choose to live the art. Yeah, that's it. And pray for mercy. Besides, a tattoo is supposed to be a mark of individuality and rebellion. If every other person is walking around with a tattoo, then my mark is going to be my pristine, white, fleshy, splotchy outer membrane. Hey, it works for Will Ferrell. So I'm going to give that a shot. I know, it's a little bit edgy and terrifying, but that's my defiant, mutinous mojo, baby. No, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, that's what I think. Be a blessing, people.